Welcome to the Lovefly Fear of Flying Q&A. My name is Paul Tizard. Welcome to the session. So we've got just the one question for this live Q&A. So thank you for that one. Also, before I get into that, I just want to say a huge welcome to all the new members. Really grateful to see you here in this group, and it's just phenomenal to see so many people joining all the time. So whoever's recommending you or wherever you're coming from, you're very, very welcome, and we hope that you get what you need from us being part of Lovefly. Now, Lovefly has a website, lovefly.co.uk, where you can get lots of stuff on there to get you some extra help. There's some free help like the Lovefly podcast and some blogs, but there's also some extra help such as the 30-day program and the instant downloadable webinar. Also, we have Instagram at Lovefly Help, and the Facebook group is Lovefly, and that's a private Facebook group as well. So we're across a couple of places that you may be experiencing us and hopefully getting the help that you need. Now, just want to say we have got a new date coming up for a course, which is going to be face-to-face. And without a flight at the moment, but we're trying to do something about that. But we're looking at the 14th of October, so hopefully we'll be able to release that soon. We've just got a few more things to confirm before we can actually say yes, we're going to go live on that one. But yes, it's looking like the 14th of October for a face-to-face course, and I can't tell you much more at the moment, but there will be more details to follow. So just the one question that's came through today, and this is from Melissa. So thanks for your question, Melissa. And it's around an aircraft called a Dash 8. And the question's around, does the noise abatement thing still apply to a Dash 8? Now, a Dash 8 has got those like turboprops on it, but they're still jet engines. And so quite often people, when they see those, they think that there's something different about that. So the same rules apply. It's a commercial aircraft. It's got jet engines. So some of the things that we always talk about, just to reiterate, but the aircraft has to be able to take off with one engine failure. So for whatever reason, that has to have that capacity to do that. But obviously, we do lots of tests before we get to that stage, and we try not to go down that route, but it can take off with one engine if it needs to. And secondly, the question was around noise abatement. Does the rule still apply? No, the noise abatement thing is around about 1,500 feet all around the world. The aircraft do a couple of maneuvers, which you would have noticed. And this is the same for the Dash 8 as well. It's not so much about the aircraft, it's more about the area. So that height could be somewhere slightly different, but certainly within the first few minutes of flying, you will notice that the undercarriage noise comes up. When you get to about 1,500 feet, the aircraft do a couple of maneuvers that you'll notice. So the engines will throttle back a tiny bit, okay? But it sounds a lot more than it is. And the pitch of the aircraft also changes from about 15 degrees to about 10 or 11. It's not, I'm not precise figures, but it's roughly around that, which to us, with our sort of lack of ability to work out what's going on, feels a lot worse than it is. But that is the same for every aircraft. And the rule for that is to drop the noise level around airports. So obviously this is a global thing. There are going to be some variations, of course there are, but generally that is the principle to look out for. And then once you know that, when you get that sinking feeling, or some people feel like they're falling backwards, all of that is completely normal. Some even say it feels like it kind of drops, but it doesn't. It doesn't do any of those things. You're still climbing. It's just less of an angle than it was before. You're still moving away. You're still making progress, but it feels not like that. But yes, that's the rule. So yes, that applies to the Dash 8 and all aircraft like that. Now, hope that was helpful. I don't know if there's going to be a podcast this week because I've been a little bit preoccupied with a few other things, so we might give it a miss this week. But if there is one, it'll be out and we'll notify you in the normal ways in our Facebook, Instagram, and all the other places that it gets registered. But thank you very much. We had a record, which day was it? I think one day last week, I looked at the stats and it does it, you know, every day. It updates it and shows the last 30 days worth of downloads. And at the particular point I looked, there was, it said in the last 30 days there have been 18.2 thousand downloads, so which is just mind-blowing. I mean, it blows my mind. I remember getting really excited, you know, like 1,000 downloads, and now it's just it just is so humbling to think that so many people are listening to these and downloading them, getting help. So thank you very much for doing that, and we love it. We love to think the fact that these things are helping people, and we do see in various places where people post on Instagram and also in the Facebook group, sharing their success story. So it's phenomenal. Lastly, I just want to say something. I've really enjoyed seeing all the merchandise. I've seen the Lovefly bear, and for the first time I saw a Lovefly elephant this week in the pictures when people were flying. So people have been ordering some of the merchandise, like the t-shirts and the Lovefly equipment. I haven't seen any hats yet, but and some cups I saw the other day as well, some Lovefly cups. So if you're looking for that, you can find all of that on our shop page. If you go to lovefly.co.uk, click on the shop, and if you scroll down a bit, you'll see a picture of the Lovefly bear. Just click on that and that takes you to our merch shop. So thank you for those. And it was just really in response to you asked for this, so we put them together, so the team here, and we're very, very grateful. So thank you for all that you do, and thank you for being part of this, and I wish you a great week. Take care.